Two summers ago, we decided to go on the venture of gardening. No raised bed or anything like that. Deer, rodents, whatever, destroyed it. So year one was not successful.
A lot of the metal raised beds don't disassemble. They're bulky and sharp.
We had a small garden at our prior house, but we downsized, so we needed something for a small space.
At one time, I had over 50 beds that I had made myself out of wood. That's a lot of work.
What I was doing with wooden raised beds, I was buying pressure-treated lumber, all these screws and washers, and it would take hours. My wooden raised beds were already deteriorating after just a few years, and I not only didn't want to rebuild those, I had more to add.
Justin gave me a call and he said, "Man, Thomas, I got a problem. My raised beds are deteriorating and I have so many customers that are coming in and saying, how did you make your raised bed in your video? Like, do you have a good solution?" And he was telling me, I just don't feel comfortable recommending the other solutions. I just think we can do better.
There is nothing out there that makes this simpler, and we wanted to create that.
We did not want fasteners, we didn't want tools, and we didn't want the added burden of having to feel like you had somebody else be there to build it for you.
When we were looking at raised beds in general, most of them come with all the pieces. So when this design came out, it was just a no-brainer. I timed myself putting it together and it was 6.5 minutes.
It's easy to put together. It's got a coating on it so you don't leach any materials. As a former chemist, I was always concerned about growing things in some of the treated lumber. I don't have to worry about that with that bed.
I love the vinyl stripping because I've gotten cut on metal.
The Gro-Rite bed, I can put up in one spot and grow stuff this year, and if I don't like that spot, I can easily take it down and put it back up somewhere else. Boom, I'm off in just such a short time. There's a couple of different formations you can use, and it went together really, really easily.
Do you want to spend an afternoon putting a bed together, or do you want to get it done in 6.5 minutes?
Well, I think it's perfect. I mean, I don't know how you can design and sell something like this and get it out there for the price that we paid for it. It was exactly what we wanted, and we would do it again.
We want to remove any barrier that we can when it comes to raised bed gardening. And one of those biggest barriers is always assembling your raised bed. Exposure to gardening and attempting to garden and practicing. Everybody can learn to be a gardener. And it really thrills me to see people learn how, because there's something very fulfilling when you learn how to garden. It gives you a lot of confidence when you know you're doing something that is self-sustaining. Growing your own food is empowering.